Unit 5, Lesson 8. Math and gardens. Gardens come in all shapes and sizes and can include flowers, vegetables, and many other plants. A Dutch garden is a type of garden that is often a rectangle made up of smaller rectangles and squares called flower beds. A hedge or wall is often placed around the perimeter of the garden. Dutch gardeners are known for having very colorful, tightly packed flowers. The Sunken Garden is a famous Dutch garden at Kensington Palace in London, England. Jared looked up some information about taking care of a garden. He discovered that you need to water and fertilize a garden regularly to help the plants grow. The information he found is shown in the table at right. So it's saying gardener information, fertilizer 4 ounces per 100 square feet, and water 30 gallons every 3 days. Use the diagram below to answer the question. It shows a planned flower bed for a Dutch garden. The perimeter of the flower bed is 200 feet. So the first question is asking us, what is the length of the unknown side? Well, we know, if I go back and look at my important information, this up here is just informative. This right here is informative, but this table, very important. Very, very important. This key, huge. And then if I come over here, it says, use the diagram below to answer the questions. It shows a planned flower bed for a Dutch garden. The perimeter of the flower bed is 200 feet. That also is very informative. So now that I went back and checked that information, am I able to answer this question? You're right. Because it says the perimeter is 200 feet. Now, who can remember what perimeter means? That's right, the distance that goes around. So it'd be around. So we need to find out what this side is. This side, it's a rectangle. So we know this side is the same as this side. So this answer would be 10. And I know it's 200 feet. So I know that I can take, and these two sides are the same, but I don't know them. So I can take 10 plus 10, which equals 20. And now what I can do is, I know this is 20, so we need to find out how much is missing. And by doing that, I'm going to take 200, subtract 20, which is 180. All right? So if I do that, what I'm going to do now is I have 2 of these. So I need to split this up into 2. So how would I go about that? You're correct. We would divide. So I'm going to take 180, divide it by 2. Does 2 go into 1? Nope. So I put a 0. The product of 0 and 2 is 0. I subtract and I have a 1. I bring down the 8. 2 goes into 18. 9 times. 9 times 2 is 18. And now I need to bring this last number down. And 2 goes into 0, 0 times. So my answer is 90. And it's measured in feet. So I'm going to write 90 feet. Now it's asking what the area of the flower bed is. All right, so I need to be like, okay, perimeter, I add all 4 sides. So area, I take the length times the width. Well, we just discovered right here equals 90. My length is 90, and my width is 10. So 90 times 10 I need to take. So I'm going to come over here. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 9 is 0. I'm done with this, and I also put a 0 or an X there. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 9 is 9. I'm going to add this, and I get 900. So my answer is 900 feet, but we just did area, so it has to be labeled squared. How many ounces of fertilizer should be used on the flower